Alright, welcome back for another video. In this one we're going to do a pickups video. Don't have a whole lot to show this time. Simply because I've been trying to save money. As far as collections go, I've had bought a lot of stuff that I wanted over the past couple of years. Since I do have that more disposable income. But we'll start off with the video game stuff first, and just some classic games. Haven't really bought any new games physically. If I do miss anything, I'll just make a part 2 to this video. I don't think I miss anything though. So we'll start off with some Game Boy games. Yoshi's Cookie, the Japanese version, which this was cheaper and it came in a lot. Super Mario Land, another Japanese edition, I believe. Yeah, I already have this, but yeah, that's fine. And Kirby Pinball, Japanese edition. I don't think I have the Japanese edition of this, but that came in the same lot. What is this? Lock and Chase. This game actually does not work, but that's fine. It came in a lot that was cheap. Probably open it up and see if I can fix it. Maybe the pins are just dirty. Chase HQ, pretty good game. This game works even though it's heavily stained. Just gonna leave it that way. That's a Taito game. Pretty good rendition of the arcade game. And that was also, I think, on the TurboGrafx or some other system, but Tennis, pretty good game. I can emulate this as well, but I wanted to have the cartridge just to add that to the collection. Game Boy Color game, All-Star Baseball 2001. Not a bad game, but not super great. But it is fun, and I'll give it that. Sticking with the video game stuff, let me get the tennis manual. I don't think there's any art in here, but it came with tennis, so I thought, hey, why not? You know, and it's for a good deal. As I've said in other videos, I'm always looking for a good deal, so yeah, there's that. Now onto some PlayStation games. Gran Turismo 2 comes with all the manuals, both discs. Got it for super cheap. I think this is Gran Turismo. There's the disc, first edition, I believe. And the second disc for Gran Turismo 2. That has the Gran Turismo manual in there, strangely enough. Some accessories for the Mister. This is used to connect any controller peripheral. This is the voltage board. A Game Boy connector, which I'm not going to use that. It just came with the voltage connector for any controller, and a USB dongle. Don't have to use that, but got it for cheap from China. I couldn't find it cheap enough from the United States, really, at all. Any reasonable price, so that's why I got it. Some toys really quick, and then we'll get to the gaming magazines. Microfigures, one of Butthead. Really cool artwork. I was gonna get some vintage figures, and then this little guy goes with him, the little platform or playset or whatever. Collect them both, and I got them both. Both came from the same seller. Here is Beavis. Who knows, maybe I'll get that Beavis and Butthead sitting on the couch, the retro figure. That was a little pricey, but you know, I do enjoy that stuff. I do have some other Jurassic Park tours. I just didn't feel like getting them out. This has the Dino Damage. I have shown this in my Jurassic Park Collection Part 2 that's already been posted and was very popular. Got way more views than I thought it would, but this is the young T-Rex, or teenage T-Rex, whatever. He's in pretty good shape. He has some paint scuffing on him, but that's to be expected. Excuse me. Thought I was fine. Right, for this video, voice is fine. I don't know what's going on. A little bit of paint scuffing, but has that real feel, skin, as they say. It's just rubber. His mouth opens. Rah. Eyes are in good shape, well painted. Pretty good for its age. In pretty good shape for its age. Let me put this back right quick. I don't want him to fall off and get damaged. I think I showed the other Mr. accessories when I got them. The Super Nintendo controller adapter and all that. I think I showed that. But if I didn't, I'll do an overview of the Mr. on the other channel. Moving onward, we'll look at the video game magazines. I'm not going to go through them because I already made a video about them, showing darn near every page. So I'll just show one, or the fronts of them. So EGM number 74, showcasing Mortal Kombat 3 and many other great games. Toy Story, Missile Command 2000, Real Monsters, Ease 5, Rayman, Shinobi. This is issue number, I can't tell, 89. I got Street Fighter 2 and 3. Okay, this one's kind of coming apart, but it's a big magazine, big issue. Another EGM number 84. All these are from like 95, 96, and some of others are from 98. So we have Nights into Dreams, Star Wars on PlayStation, Dark Forces, Mario 64, Soviet Strike, Rayman 2, Twisted Metal 2, which I need to get that game back. Turok, Sonic Extreme. Here, we'll show you what I'm looking at here. Pilot Wing 64. A lot of great screenshots in here. As good as I could get them back in the day. That's pretty cool. It looks like it's torn here. Exclusive Nintendo 64 update inside from April 1996, issue number 81. We have some Street Fighter, looks like, Alpha 2. It's covered in here. Namco Collection 1. Unfortunately, there is a tear out of the bottom of this magazine. Plus many more. I mean, these are just great magazines, I must say. Game Players. Not sure the issue of this one. But you have Mega Man X2 featured in here. Snatcher. Super Punch-Out. Mario 64 looks like in here. Sonic. This one got bent, but I guess it bent back. That's good. Got pretty well bent up, but Yoshi's Story is covered in here. MK4, Revision 3, I guess that's the arcade version, yeah. Crash Bandicoot 2, bunch of good stuff in here. Resident Evil 2, which is, I believe this shows the Resident Evil 1.5, which is basically the demo version of it, and they scrapped it 80% through when they're 80% done with it anyways, or along with the project. EGM, this is issue 101. We have coverage of Mario Kart 64, Diddy Kong Racing, Castlevania 64, Bomberman 64, Metal Gear Solid, Sonic R, Quake 64, Enemy Zero, Alundra, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, which I do have that game. It is excellent on the Saturn, and I can emulate it on the Mister. Real Fishing, Shining Force 3, Diablo, Kobo's Mysterious Dungeon, and then there's more in here. Mega Man X4, that's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm gonna rearrange these back to the way they were. Kinda, sorta. Just to go back on top of my... Oh, and I did get a send-in light gun for the mister. That's what I'll be using it with. Excuse me, let me get some stuff out of the way there. Restack these a little bit. Rearrange that. Okay. I need to organize this stuff. You know, in the home it's going to go to for a while anyways. The Beatles Love CD and DVD collection. I've wanted this since it came out and just never got around to getting it until now. I was really going to opt for the CD, but here's the track listing, just all their hits with extra orchestration, different takes of the tracks that had never been released up until the point of this release. I have listened to one track on it. I don't remember what that was. Maybe the Glass Onion or Strawberry Fields Forever was just... Excuse me. Man. Strawberry Fields Forever with, I think, just John singing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to listening to this. I haven't really had the time lately. There's the back. Great stuff. Another one that I wanted for a while, and the Beatles Anthology DVD set. Didn't get this because it was really expensive back when I wanted it. You know, it was like $60, $70, $80, and $100 and more. Got this for a really good deal, I think. Comes with all of the volumes. Here's how one of the discs look. I mean, they're all pretty similar, and then they follow the art style and disc art style of the CD editions that have volume 2 and 3. But yeah, this is all, you know, like live footage from way back when, early 60s up until, you know, their rooftop concert. Yeah, so looking forward to watching that. I have watched a few discs on DVD back when Netflix did their actual DVD rentals. My dad rented one that showed the rooftop concert, so we watched that and really enjoyed it. Of course, that is also on the Get Back on, you know, Blu-ray and Disney Plus streaming. So some recent purchases on disc, and I have an original of this, but this sounds pretty good. I mean, is it better than the original? Yes and no in ways. Use Your Illusion by Guns N' Roses. Use Your Illusion 1. Open it up here with some photos of the band from back in the day. I think the disc, I have it somewhere. I'll just show this real quick. Live shots of the band in 91 and 92 probably. So this is like an expanded edition. You get all the album tracks, B-sides, soundtrack stuff. Disc 2 has a bunch of live stuff from their 91-92 tour, you know, shows from Vegas, London, New York, or songs from those performances. Paris. I think this, yeah, you get Live and Let Die, which was not on the original disc. Nice glossy finish. I think the CD is in my CD player. So you just get this label here, which is like a metal, looks like metal, and that's what's on the records. Thought about getting the records, but I was gonna get some of the originals, but now that these came out, hey, this is great. All right, put the switch back. Let that charge up. Anyways, yeah, and then about a week later, I decided, hey, I've never had Use Your Illusion 2, and I've seen the videos, you know, of You Could Be Mine, and Estranged, Knocking on Heaven's Door. That's another great song from this. The Don't Cry video. There's 2 versions of that video. I have not opened this yet. And then more live tracks from songs of this album, you know, from the 91, 92 tour. I did not want to get the monster box set 'cause that's really expensive. It's really cool, and I've seen someone unbox that, you know, but then the hype sticker for the first one, for Use Your Illusion 1, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep those, you know, when I open, I'm going to keep the other hype sticker. RCA Living Stereo, Beethoven Symphony No. 5, No. 7. This is expanded from the record, and I have the record as well. This came out in 1998. Have not opened it just yet. Fortunately, did not pay $8.99 for it. Paid more than that, but it wasn't super expensive. Yeah, like the backgrounds on these though. Wayne Shorter, Juju. This is a 80s CD. Maybe it's a promo or something, a cutout, because someone cut that out there. Not sure when this came out, but it's definitely probably from the 80s or early 90s. This is either out or coming out in the Blue Note classic vinyl series. I'm not going to get the record, more than likely not. Trying to save space and money, but we'll see. You know, I liked what I heard, what I streamed on this, and decided to buy it. Don't think I'll be disappointed by it. So yeah, there's that. And now this big guy here, the Jaws movie poster, 3D movie poster, put out by SD Toys over in Europe. So I'm going to open this thing once more. I open it once to take a look at it and show a family member. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to keep all the foam with this thing so I can store it for a while until I feel I can display it. There's Bruce there. And there's the woman on top. We'll show that. Pretty cool, I think. She's just in the acrylic there. There's no scratches on this thing. There's a little bit of residue from the foam. That's because this has been in there for a while. Very cool display piece, I think. You can see his eyes. And there's that angle. Looks like he's coming towards the camera. Other side. Very cool. And really, that's it. I mean, that's all the display items and toys and stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed this pickups video. I know it's not, you know, a big, long video and a bunch of stuff, but... Oh, and the Sending light gun, I'll show that later, like I said. Yeah, that's it. So, thank you for watching. If you like my content, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification to get notified when I post a video. You know, drop a comment if you'd like to. That's all. Thank you for watching.